Many view the gym as a place to build strength, but the biological reality of a workout is a state of targeted destruction. Resistance training is the deliberate application of intense external stress to the human body. Under normal conditions, muscle fibers exist in a quiet baseline state, tightly woven and capable of handling everyday loads without faltering. Pulling heavy weight off the floor forces these tissues to exceed their capacity, stretching and contracting the fibers until they experience physical trauma. This creates the core paradox of bodybuilding. Lifting weights exclusively breaks down muscle tissue. None of the actual growth happens during the workout. If the gym only results in torn tissue and depleted energy, the mystery remains as to when the body actually begins to increase in size. This shifts the focus of the workout. Exertion becomes a trigger for the body's internal systems to respond to the stress it just endured. To understand that response, we have to look past the macroscopic environment of the weight room and examine the microscopic state inside the tissue immediately after the final rep. Stripped of energy and pushed past its limits, the muscle is left in a state of structural vulnerability. The tight cellular weave is now frayed. This cross-section of a stressed muscle fiber shows the specific damage. Heavy loads shear apart the contractile proteins, creating small, jagged ruptures known as microtears. The central nervous system registers these specific microtears as a threat to the organism's survival. This challenges the idea that more training always leads to more growth. Continuing to apply stress to this frayed tissue only deepens the existing damage. The body responds to this perceived threat by initiating a mandatory emergency repair protocol to stabilize the tissue. Muscle soreness is the biological proof that this survival alarm has been successfully activated. In the quiet hours after the workout, the body shifts from a state of cellular alarm into a phase of chemical rebuilding. This triggers the primary repair mechanism, muscle protein synthesis. The body mobilizes amino acids from the bloodstream, directing them to the precise locations of the microscopic trauma. These amino acids bind together into new protein strands, which fuses the damaged gaps within the fiber back together. Through a process of overcompensation, the body goes beyond the initial baseline, adding extra layers of tissue to ensure the muscle can survive future trauma. This localized thickening of the fiber is the literal physical manifestation of muscular hypertrophy. Protein synthesis is a finite process that requires the absence of physical stress. This makes recovery as structurally important to the cycle as the workout itself. Zooming out to the human level, the cessation of stress is most effective during deep sleep. Deep sleep provides the singular biological window where the most intense muscle rebuilding occurs, aided by the release of growth hormones. Skipping rest days or chronically reducing sleep carries severe biological consequences for these repairs. Interrupted recovery leaves microtears open and protein synthesis incomplete, leading to muscular stagnation. In this context, physical discipline involves the willpower to lift heavy weights and the strict restraint needed for full recovery. Muscular hypertrophy is a repeating biological cycle of damage, repair, and adaptation. Monumental human strength is forged through a balanced commitment to calculated physical destruction and uncompromising recovery.